Hello and welcome. Chris from Missouri here, bringing you another video about vintage baseball cards. And in this video, I'm going to show you some cards, and I'm going to show you a piece of memorabilia that I've gotten along the way. Now, this is about my a little over 7 months being on YouTube, getting closer to 8 months, I think. And it's been an incredible journey for me. I can't believe the amount of friends that like-minded people, like-minded friends that I've made since I started doing this. It makes me think I should have done this for a long time. But if I have some questions about some stuff, which I had some questions about some memorabilia recently, I reached out and called a few friends to see about what they thought about the authenticity of some of the stuff, and then also maybe get some directions. I've been collecting a long time, but it's always nice to get a new set of eyes and maybe somebody else's thoughts on some memorabilia and cards. And so what I want to do is I want to show you some cards today, but I want to show you this piece of memorabilia that it's not mine, but I got it from a guy named Tyler who I can now consider a friend. We've just known each other for just a short time, but he's the guy I referenced when I did a video called the State Fair Find, and he's got an amazing collection of just stuff. And he inherited some baseball memorabilia, and I'm helping him. With his baseball card collection. He's now a baseball card rookie collector since he started watching videos. And what he wants to do is he wants to change some of his memorabilia that he inherited to baseball cards. And the one memorabilia that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to read this real quick before I show you the item. It says, "Congratulations. You have just purchased a product that showcases an authentic hand-signed signature of Thurman Munson." Now, let me turn this around now so you can see it a little bit better. And this is what the certificate looks like. It's an older PSC International certificate. And what I do believe that's Thurman Munson's autograph on that piece of paper. But this is what he has. Now, if you look, this is a Thurman Munson bat, and there's Thurman Munson's autograph right there on top of it. I haven't done the research yet to see if this is a game-used bat, but it's just beautiful, and it'd be amazing if this is, at one time swung by Thurman Munson. Now, Tyler has come into 800 autograph bats, and what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to set up at a couple of local shows and maybe list these bats as is with these certificates. And it's an amazing amount of bats he has. I just brought about 20 of them home with me, not quite 20. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these as a reason to show cards. So Thurman Munson was a great catcher. I believe he was the best catcher of the 70s. And that's with all due respect to Carlton Fisk, who I really respect as a player. Thurman Munson, I got to hear and learn about Thurman Munson because I was a Cincinnati Reds fan. And, I just remember the World Series where Sparky Anderson was going to take a pitcher out after Thurman Munson just got a hit, and he was talking about how he could hit and stuff. And he was the most valuable player, and his career was cut short because he was in a plane crash. You can learn more about that. But he was just a great catcher. He and Carlton Fisk had a rivalry. They didn't get along very well. I think Thurman was pretty sensitive. He didn't get along with Reggie Jackson. He was the captain of the Yankees, and he demanded respect. But anyway, I'm going to show you his cards, and as you can see, there's his. I'm just going to show you a small player run, but there's a 1979 Thurman Munson. Here's a 1978 Thurman Munson. Now, he does not have a lot of cards. Here's a 1977 Thurman Munson, and I really like that card. I'm different than most. I really like the way the 77s look. Might have to do with, that was early in my collecting. 1976, Thurman Munson. Now there's been a push to get Thurman Munson in the Hall of Fame, and if if you used if you just use the formula that a lot of people use for Sandy Koufax and take his dominant best 6 years, which I mean, Sandy Koufax was just super those 6 years. But if you just take the best 6 years of a player's life, uh, you know, he's really up there as far as catchers go. 1974, Thurman Munson. 1973. I might do a video sometimes about people that if they would not have gotten hurt or something hadn't happened to them tragically, if they were on a trajectory to get in the Hall of Fame. And I believe Thurman Munson would have been if he would have been able to stick around. And especially, they could have moved him to DH as he got older because he could just. And he was getting older for a catcher, but they could have moved him to DH and he'd been a great hitter. The 72 Thurman Munson's just sweet. Just a very nice card. And it kind of suffers in comparison in the hobby world to the 71. What a beautiful card. And finally, the 1970 rookie card of Thurman Munson. Now he's a player that's not very difficult to do a run of. His rookie cards can be fairly expensive, but he doesn't have a lot of cards due to the death in the airplane accident. But he will live in Yankee lore for a long time. There hasn't been very many captains, and he happened to be one. And please keep watching my stuff. I'm going to show more and more bats and memorabilia, and then show player runs. So again, it's been so much fun. Thank you for watching, and if you get a chance, tell somebody about this channel. And remember, guys, it's only a hobby. Collect what you like.